the previous videos we have gone through about the process models, classifications of the process models, 5 classifications. Waterfall model we have gone through. Perspective model, that is a combination of waterfall model, incremental model and rad model. And even we have gone through about the iterative model. Now we are in the evolutionary model. That evolutionary model is again is of 2 types, that is prototype, and that has been discussed in the previous video. Now coming into the very important model, that is spiral model. This spiral model is asked very frequently in the exam point of view for the 5 marks. Even this model, the question can be like, discuss about the spiral model, write about the merits and demerits of the spiral model. Okay, that means you need to write about the advantages and disadvantages of the spiral model. Coming into the concept of the spiral model, the spiral model is one of the most important software development life cycle model. As I have said before, it's a very important model, right? It is a very important software development life cycle which provides support for the risk handling. Risk will be handled in the software in the spiral model. A spiral model provides a schematic and iterative approach to the software development. This model will provide the requirements in the schematic and iterative manner. In this model, the diagram will be in a spiral way. Look at the diagram. It's like spiral, like a spider web. First, it is divided into 4 blocks. The first block, second block, third block, and the fourth block. In the first block, objectives have been determined. The basic objectives will be determined in this. After that, in this we gonna identify and resolve the risk. Risk will be identified, as I said in the definition. Spiral model will handle the risk, right? So risk will be identified and even resolved here. The next, develop the next version of product. After the risk has been resolved, the next version of the product will be developed in here. Then after, review of the product will be done and plan for the next phase. After the final product has been produced, after that we need to plan for the next phase of this product. That will be done in here. So even the spiral model is also called as a meta model. In the 2 marks question, we're gonna ask why spiral model is called as meta model. So why it is called as meta model? Because it subsumes all the other SDLC models. It subsumes, this is a key word which you need to write, all the software development lifecycle modules. Coming into the advantages of spiral model, risk will be handled. This is the main word which we need to write. Good for large projects. It is very good for large project because the project will be divided into 4 blocks. Objectives will be gathered, risk will be resolved, next version will be defined, then the final product will be updated, right? It is very good for large it is very good for the large projects. It is more flexible, more software quality will also be very more. Coming into the disadvantages of the spiral model, spiral model is more complex compared with the other models. Not suitable for the small projects. As I said, it is good for the large project. Automatically, it is not suitable for the small project. Time consuming will be more for the multiple iterations. There are too many iterations, so the time consumption will be very more. So as the time consumption is very more, it will be very expensive. So we cannot handle small projects. Only the large projects will be handled in the spiral model, and the risk handling will be done in the spiral model. That's it. If the examiner asks about the evolutionary model, you need to write about the prototype and the spiral model. If we ask only about the spiral model, define about it, show it in a diagrammatic way, and also write the advantages and disadvantages. That's it. Have covered all the we have covered the 4 models. And the next video I'm gonna tell about the unified process model. Thank you.